She ults and TP her. He's gonna TP her anyways, because he also just hinted. Whew, but we're a bit too good. Well, I'm like 3 wins away from Challenger, realistically, so I can do it. If I win 3 in a row, I need to win 2 in a row to feel human though, so I'm double my losses. That's like good MMR and just good win rate to me. Good win rate to me is double your losses and wins. It's especially hard to do it on Riot accounts because you're playing in high MMR from like the beginning. I think this is probably, like, having that high of a win rate on a Riot account is pretty impressive, especially now since you can't duo queue in Master. Like, people think, okay, like, yes, it is technically it's easier to play on a Riot account to climb in like the early stages because you're just placing in Plat 1 and you can like place in D3 or something. The games are actually harder to play from D3 onwards because you're playing in higher MMR from those games. So like if I made a fresh account and I climbed it from like complete pistol, right? So I played in gold and plat and then low diamond games, which you don't do on Riot accounts, then you're basically inflating your win rate. You're gonna have like a 80% win rate if you're like a decent player and you're duoing, entering like diamond, right? So now you have this like insanely high win rate. And then when you start getting into master and grandmaster MMR, then you start losing more games. Like you're usually not doubling your wins and losses, or like, so like you're not winning 2 games and losing 1 game on average. You're usually like maybe winning 2 games, losing 3 games, you know, but your win rate still, by the time you enter a master tier, your win rate is still like, it's still double your losses because you've already won so many games in like gold MMR that like it makes your win rate look better than it is. But on a Riot account, if you're actually climbing in master, grandmaster, challenger, and you're double your losses and wins, it's actually pretty crazy, I would say, because you're actually playing high level games for the most part. So excited to see your peak potential in LCS. Looking forward to watching Immortals in summer. Thank you, man. I mean, we're gonna work hard as fuck for summer. Like, I'm happy that we didn't, you know, we weren't a bottom 2 team. We got 7th at least, but we weren't even a bottom 3 team, I guess. But like, and that's what like everybody expected of us. I didn't see like a single ranking of teams where we were higher than like bottom 3, and yet we got higher than bottom 3, and we almost made playoffs, which is pretty cool. But none of us were actually happy. Like, I wasn't happy with my individual play overall. Like, I had some good games. I also had some really stupidly bad games that I could have carried, you know, and it's really sad to say and think about for me. But
fight for the first lens.
yeah, well, we're gonna try really hard to improve for summer. Like, I want to be able to make worlds, man. It's such an ambitious thing to say, but it's like, if you don't genuinely believe that you can make it, you're not gonna make it, you know? Like, I just want to prove, like, I want to go into next year securing myself in LCS position, you know? Like, you can lose your spot in LCS so easily, and this is like my year to prove that like I should be in LCS and I should stay in LCS. And it's pretty hard to like gauge how somebody deserves to be in LCS, you know? I want to just do so well that there's no doubt that I should be in LCS in a way. And I don't really think I'm at that point yet, so that's why I'm not happy. Oh, I took Aurelia away from an Aurelia one trick. That's pretty funny. But I mean, let's see how vulnerable he is. I notice that actually sometimes, it sounds weird to say, but one tricks actually suck at versing their champ.
We must prevail.
This is
We are the only masters of our fate.
oh, you hate to see it.
First love.
They can kill him here.
This time will continue. Step with me.
Oh, that's really sad. His E came back up. And my Q didn't finish it. Oh my god. This is like just a really unlucky game so far in terms of like mechanics. And just Aurelia Q, you hate to see it.
I am both the
But this is really good for my lane. Because now I pretty much guarantee a crash here on the next wave that comes out of base. But I'm gonna be safe and I'm gonna hold on to 5 stacks here. Because Jax is a really strong champ. Now if I get ganked right now, which I might, this guy loves ganking me. I mean, it's a bit unfortunate. Oof, a bit too clean. It's a bit too clean. Actually, I need this plate. I need this plate so I can get tabbies right now, so I don't just die. Very good for the game. Very, very, very good for the game. Getting that kill and not dying to Lilia ult. Oof. Now, I don't think he can kill me anymore. She doesn't have ulti anymore, but the thing is, he has ulti and I don't, but he doesn't have anti-heal. So I think it's pretty hard for him to kill me. Considering kind of stat checking here. Ready? Now, if an Aurelia did that to me, I would be so dizzy. Now, I'm kind of smurfing on him. What? But like, come on, man, you can't take those kills. Now, let me explain to you guys why it's so disgustingly bad to take those kind of kills when there's like 4 people attacking as a support, because we all just get 50 gold for it now versus carry getting 300. Like, it's such an insanely trash thing to happen. Just clear the wave, clear the wave. Oh my god. Oh, I mean, our Mundo's getting massive. Mi Mundo! Okay, Pyke spot. Mitsuli is probably with him. What a broken champ, man. How do you survive that? How do you survive that? Doesn't have tabbies, but he's pressed Jack's ultimate. So I'm gonna freeze here. Now he's not gonna have the balls to touch that next wave. If he does, he's just a psycho. So I'm gonna take Gromp first, and now I'll make it to the cannon. And we begin a little freeze here, because their Lilia is gonna come clear this camp, so my Mundo's kind of dragging me bot side, so I don't really have the agency to push out here anyways. But now what I do is I kind of draw them top. Well, Jax is spam pinging the wave, or pinging the waves, or doing something. Okay, well, this gives Lilia the agency to invade blue now, which is kind of bad actually, but I can just ditch and go to it, but I kind of not going to achieve anything doing that. So I have like 2 choices. I could basically die there by pushing out, because Lilia can just come top and kill me. I mean, or just freeze the way for Jax. But I protect Mundo's blue. Or I can be greedy and play for myself, which I kind of like doing more right now. This Jax is also extremely behind now. It's just like based on what my jungle does too, though. I have to think about that. I can't do anything around here right now because Pyke has mid prio, which really sucks. So I basically have to chill. I have to slow. Okay, I see Lilia now at least, so I could slow push this wave and basically crash 2 waves on Jax, and I'm gonna try to dive him because of how strong I am. If I deny him these 2 waves, so I have to do this fast because I don't have a big timer to do this. Oh my god, I actually cancelled my Q there. But like, notice now he gets zoned. I don't even have to like risk committing to a full dive and 1-for-1ing or anything. Okay, this guy's just terrible.
Shit, that's just too easy. No, that shit is too easy. It's too easy.
Watch this wave here. Oh, beauty. And now I can TP to that, and I have Stride Breaker, perfect gold for it. Oh, and the CS is beautiful as well. Chovy level CSing. I can deny all these waves now too. Woo! Perfect. Perfect. That's the game we needed to turn things around. I needed that game. All my other games were just complete trash. So a game like that, very, very needed.